Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide, or the second part of my guide on the Lumbridge Draynor task system. In this video today, we'll be going through the easy tasks. So, to complete these easy tasks, you're going to need the following requirements. So, you must have completed the Restless Ghost quest, and you must also have the following skills. So you'll need level 15 mining, level 25 fishing, level 30 smithing, level 5 rune crafting, and level 4 crafting. So that's it for the requirements. Now onto the items you're going to need. So you will need either a piece of clay or some soft clay, a pickaxe, which you can use anyone in your tool belt, so the one in there is fine, a fishing rod, again that should be in your tool belt, some fishing bait, a hatchet, which also should be in your tool belt, some iron ore, 2 coal, 1 plain clay ring, which you can buy off the Grand Exchange. If you just search for a clay ring, you should find it on there, a bucket of water, a tinderbox, which should be in your tool belt. You'll need a water talisman or water tiara in order to access the water rune crafting altar and be able to make water runes, a piece of pure or rune essence, a weapon and armor just for defeating the zombie and giant rat that you have to kill for the tasks, an amulet of ghost speak. If you've lost your amulet of ghost speak, that's actually quite handy because the getting it back is actually one of the tasks. So if it isn't in your bank and you haven't got it, then don't worry too much. And you will also need a ring mold. Again, you may find the ring mold is in your tool belt, but I think you have to actually manually add that to the tool belt. It's not automatically in there, so just double check, and if it isn't in the tool belt, then bring one with you. So that is it for the requirements and items. Now on to the quest starting point. So we're currently at the Lodestone, which you can access via the Lodestone network. If you don't have this one unlocked and wish to unlock the other ones as well, I have a guide in the description below, and as well with having full access to the Lodestone network to speed up completing tasks and quests. Anyways, we're going to go through all the tasks. Now you can do these tasks in any particular order you'd like, however the order I'm going to give to you is actually the quickest method of completing them, so probably be best to follow along with what I'm doing. You may also find you've actually already completed some of these tasks, as it is possible you've done some of these things while training or doing any sort of thing during RuneScape, so if it doesn't come up with the task being complete, it may be that you've already done it. So we're going to crack on with the first task straight away, which is called Iron On, and that's to mine some iron ore from the Alcarid mining spot. So if you go directly north past Alcarid, you should come to the big mining area, and then you need to just go up to the iron ore rocks, and then using your pickaxe in your tool belt mine some iron ore, and once you've got it, it'll come up with the task being complete. The next task is called And It Was This Big, and that's to catch a raw pike in the river to the east of Lumbridge Castle. So what I recommend, if you teleport to Lumbridge using the Lodestone network, and then once you arrive, if you cross the bridge across the river and follow it slightly north, you should come up to some fishing spots, and you want to use the bait option in order to catch a raw pike. You should catch that pretty much sort of like straight away. The next task is called Belter of a Smelter, and that's to smelt a steel bar in the Lumbridge furnace. If you go back across the bridge, you'll notice a furnace just near the river. Literally go inside and smith a steel bar to complete this task. The next task is called Now Tool Look At, and that is to search the shed in Lumbridge Swamp. So you want to head to the Lumbridge Swamp direction. For those of you who aren't sure, the shed is actually the one that you can use to gain access to the lost city of Zenaris, but you don't actually have to complete the quest to go to it. All you need to actually do is physically go inside the shed. If you've completed the fairy tale quest and you can go to Zenaris through it, just select the option that you don't want to go to Zenaris, and it should come up with a task being complete for you. The next is called You Doity Rat, and that's to kill a giant rat in the Lumbridge Swamp. So near where the shed is, you see plenty of giant rats around. Literally just kill one of those nearby. They're very low levels, so it'll be quite easy for you to kill. And what you need to do is make sure you take the raw rat meat, as you're going to need that for a task in a second. Once you kill the giant rat, the next task is called It Was Dead Already, and that's to cut down a dead tree in the Lumbridge Swamp. Now I noticed none of the trees in this area are actually called dead trees. I think they were just called swamp trees, but if you literally just cut down a random tree in this area, it should come up with the task being complete, as you saw for me. The next one is called Camping Trip, which is to light a campfire from some logs in Lumbridge Swamp. So using the logs that you would have received from the tree, just light your fire to complete that task. And then another one you complete is called Ratatouille, and that's to cook some rat meat on the campfire in Lumbridge Swamp. So again, from the fire you just made, use the raw rat meat that you collected from the dead rat, and use that, and once it's cooked it will come up with task being complete. If you happen to burn it, I don't think it will complete the task, so you may have to get another one, but either way you should probably cook it pretty much first try. The next task is called Slippery When Wet, and that's to craft a water rune at the water altar. So towards the southwest from where we are now, you should come up to some mysterious ruins which grant you access to the water altar. Using your water talisman or tiara, you should be able to go in there and then literally just craft one water rune at the altar to complete that task. The next one is called I Can't Hear Dead People, and that's to get a replacement goat speak amulet from Father Ernie. So like I said to you at the beginning of this guide, if you didn't have a goat speak amulet with you, you can literally just go straight up to Father Ernie and ask him for another one. If you did have one with you, all you need to do to complete this task is literally drop the one you got now and then speak to Father Ernie for another one to complete that task. Father Ernie is literally just near where the water altar is, so you should find that you'll be able to get that one done quite quickly as well while in this vicinity. The next task is called Come In Here and Say That, and that's to taunt the demon on the second floor of Wizard's Tower. So literally if we head to Wizard's Tower now, which is literally in the west direction and south from Draynor, I'll speak to you once you arrive there. Then once you're at Wizard's Tower, go onto the second floor and you should see a demon that is being chained by magic. You should be able to choose the taunt option to wind it up, and then once you're done that will be task completed. The next one is called What Is This Place, and that is to have Wizard Serador teleport you to the Rune Essence Mine. So I believe Wizard Serador you can find on the third floor of the Wizard's Tower, so if you literally just go up a level from where you are now and right click him and choose the teleport option, he should teleport you to the Rune Essence Mine to complete the task. The next task is called Money Down the Drain, and that is to access the bank in Draynor Village. So the quickest way to do that is if you go to the Draynor Village Lodestone via the Lodestone network, and then once you arrive, if you head directly south to the bank, literally just open your bank up and close it again, and that will be your task being complete. The next one is Collect Old Mania, and that is to have the Wise Old Man check your bank for unnecessary quest related items. So the Wise Old Man is literally just straight opposite the bank. Go in and speak to him and you should come up with the option about him checking your bank for old quest items, and he will basically tell you what items you no longer need. You're then given the option if you want to get rid of them or not, and regardless if you do or don't, it should come up with task being complete. The next one is called Eye on the Prize, and that's to discover what the Wise Old Man was looking for his telescope. So if you go up the stairs in his house, you should see the telescope near the window. Search or look through the telescope and you'll see it's pointed at Wizard's Tower, and then after the cutscene, if you're looking at it, it should come up with task being complete. The next one is called Drains, and that is to kill a zombie in the sewers under the jail. So you should see a trapdoor just near where Draynor Market is. If you go down there, you'll see there's a load of zombies in the sewers, and literally you just need to kill one of them in order to complete the task. If for some reason you're quite a low combat level and find you're going to have difficulty with them, they are very weak to fire spells, so it may be worth you doing that, and you should be able to kill them with ease. But as soon as it's dead, it will come up with task being complete. The next is called Artisan Crafting, and that is to craft a clay ring. So what you need to do is go to the pottery in Draynor Village, where the potter's wheel is and the furnace, etc. Using your clay or soft clay. If you've got the normal clay, you need to turn it into soft clay first using a bucket of water or a jug of water, or just using it on the sink. Once you've done that, you want to craft it into a ring and then cook it in the pottery oven to create the clay ring. It will come up with the task being complete. You'll now find you have 2 clay rings in your inventory, as you brought one with you at the beginning. That's because you will lose one of them in this next task, which is called Morgan the Merrier, and you want to sell a plain clay ring to Morgan in Draynor Village. He's the one where you speak to start the vampire slayer quest. He's literally in one of the nearby houses near the pottery place. Literally go in there and use the clay ring on Morgan. It will ask you how many you want to sell to him. Make sure you select just one, as you're going to need the other one for the final task. Once he has purchased it from you, it will come up with task being complete. And then the final task is called Bless is More, and that's to have a clay ring blessed, which we can do by taking it to Father Eric in the Lumbridge Church. So using the Lumbridge Lodestone, you want to teleport to Lumbridge. Then once you arrive, go into Lumbridge Church and use the clay ring on Father Eric, and he should offer to bless it for you. And once you've done that, you will receive a blessed clay ring, and it should come up saying you have now completed all of your tasks. I don't think many of you would have done this final task, but if you had, it would have come up beforehand saying that the task, all the tasks for this section have been complete. But I think most people won't be asking Father Eric to do that for them. But anyway, we now want to go and speak to the rewards person, which is actually Bob, who is right opposite the church, which makes it easier. That is why I decided to put this one as the last task, because you're literally right next door to the building. So you want to go into the axe shop and speak to Bob to receive your rewards. So after you speak to Bob, he should congratulate you on completing the easy task, and you would have received the following rewards. So you would have received the Explorer's Ring 2, which is an upgrade from your first Explorer's Ring. It replenishes 50% run energy using a charge, and 2 charges can now be used per day instead of 1. You get a chance of gaining extra runes and experience when crafting air, water, earth and fire runes at their respective altars. The ability to cast low level alchemy 30 times every day without using runes. You'll get an antique lamp, which will allow you to use 1k experience in the skill of your choice, but it must be level 30 or higher, and you would also got a amount of coins for each task you completed as well. So overall, pretty easy task to complete. Again, some of those you wouldn't really sort of know about because, you know, in the normal day-to-day activities of you guys on RuneScape, I doubt any of you at any point thought, you know what, I'm going to go and get a clay ring blessed by the priest. You know, it's all those sort of tasks you would never do, but that's the idea of them, to make you sort of go away and do certain things. But the upgrade to the ring is pretty good. Now enables you to do the medium task, which grants you even more rewards to the Explorer's Ring. It will get another upgrade, which is actually even more useful then, as you'll find out when you complete it, and you'll also get a few more antique lamps and some coins as well. So overall, I don't think you'll run into any problems following my guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.